All right, my people, how are you? Hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. This is Rokani David, and we're discussing Arteta sending a very serious warning to the champions of Europe. That is PSG. That they're obviously going to be facing off one another in the final of the UEFA Champions League, and that is happening when it's happening. It's happening on the 30th of this particular month. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as to visit on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, Rokani David is my name. How are you guys? How are you? You know, since morning, I haven't obviously gone ahead to come in here and obviously throw in something for you, you my people, my lovelies. But indeed, you know, we are here to obviously broadcast this, and I know you love it. Now, where do we start from? Arteta, today, when he was addressing the media ahead of the game they're going to be playing against West Ham, which happens to be the London derby, has come out and obviously got and asked a question about PSG and facing them in the final. He said, "It is what it is. We knew the level of the opposition that we had to face. Either way, Bayern Munich or PSG, we know the quality and they have, we know the quality that they have, and that's it. But obviously, we are also very confident that when we get to that moment, we are going to deliver what we need to." So, Arteta, very much confident that he will deliver, you know, and he has said that even before they knew to it that they're going to be facing PSG in the final, they were ready for whoever is coming. He knows the quality of both teams, you know, and he's very confident that when they get to Budapest, they are going to deliver what they need to. And he's talking about the players of Arsenal in there for you. This manager is speaking with authority. Why? I think if you are to count, I think it's only Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, who else? Who is now at Arsenal that this manager never brought in. You understand? I think most of the people available at Arsenal were brought in by this man, you know. And let's talk about the starting 11, because if you are the man who is the orchestrator of building this entire squad, then that entire squad will obviously be fighting for you. And these players officially play for the money. That's why I'm telling people that whoever thinks that they should sack Mikel Arteta, well, if he doesn't win any trophy, I'm like, you will test the bitterness of your own medicine if at all you decide to do so. Because this man is the orchestrator of his own system. He's the one who built his own system, and there is no way you're obviously going to be coming up and really motivating these players more than the man that has gone ahead to obviously bring them to life. You understand? So that is all about a man known as Mikel Arteta. Now, let me name you the players he has gone ahead to bring him through. He brought in Raya. He brought in White. He brought in Timber. Hinkapie. Ricardo Carafiori, Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes. Okay, Saliba was already there, but he got him from loan and obviously brought him back to the side of Arsenal, and he integrated him into the squad very well. And why should we give credit on Arteta integrating Saliba? Sorry, on Arteta making Saliba who he is. When he came in through in 2020 summer, he returned from, was he playing for Lille? Then they loaned him back at Marseille. And Arteta had assessed him, and he had known that nothing can happen. You know, he was not ready to obviously play for the club of Arsenal after assessing him that way. So after that huge assessment, we obviously got to understand that Arteta called him back in the summer of 2022. And ever since then, that is really good. Because for a manager who is really good, he knows the number of games and minutes you need to obviously fit into the team. You know, he sent him back to France for the season of 2020, 2021, 2021, 2022. And I think Marseille, did they even qualify for the Champions League? You understand? You know? So they finished, was it third or second in the French League One? And teams like Barcelona, Real Madrid, PSG, we are all interested in Saliba because he was the best defender in France that year. And Arteta was like, Saliba, we signed you here at Arsenal, and now you are ready to deliver. So you have to give him credit for that. Mosquera, Declan Rice, Zubimendi, Miles Lewis Kelly. He's the one who promoted him from the academy into the first team. Then he brought in a player called Odegaard, Trossard, Victor Gyökeres, Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, Noni Madueke, name it. Every player, the noggats of this world, it's only Martinelli and Bukayo Saka that we are playing into the first 11 of Arsenal that this manager went ahead to obviously find there. Now, one might pose a question to Rokani that, has he won their hearts? I'll tell you yes. Although he found them playing here, he has not gone ahead to win their hearts. Sorry, he went ahead to win their hearts because their best performances in that white and red jersey of Arsenal have come in through when they are under Mikel Arteta. You understand? So that is exactly what I'm talking about, that this is what a good manager is. And Arteta indeed is a very, very, very good manager. So when he comes out and tells you that, when Arteta comes out and tells you that, one, he's confident that his players will deliver. He knows how to tune them into a delivery mode. And that's why he's 100% sure that these players won't let him down as a manager. You understand? So that is all about Mikel Arteta. And talking about PSG, he's confident, he's confident of beating PSG in the final. And it's like, even if it was Bayern Munich, we were ready for this. You understand? So guys, that is it. And now let's obviously get going, and let's get to another question. He was asked on how he felt on reaching the Champions League final. On how he felt, he said, I was in a really high emotion state after the game. Obviously, because we know what it means to everybody, to the club. You could tell what it means to everybody, to our supporters, players, and staff. Straight after the game, you have to believe me. Straight after that, my concentration, my focus, my energy was okay. West Ham, what do you have to do on the mental side, physically, tactically, technically, to prepare in the best possible way to go there and win the game? So he was asking him a question to himself and said, that's it. Now he's like, we are done with the game of Atletico Madrid. And he's like, the players, the staff, and everybody at the club was really excited. But they have another game of football ahead of them, and that is against West Ham. And he's like, he's now preparing the players mentally, tactically, and physically to know what exactly it's needed when they are playing the London derby of West Ham. The game of West Ham is really very tricky because West Ham is fighting for its life. Tottenham Hotspur, over the weekend, went ahead to win. They beat Aston Villa by 2-1. After beating Aston Villa by 2-1, do you know what went ahead to happen? They really went ahead of West Ham by 1 point. Now, with Spurs playing Leeds, Arsenal will need to obviously fight hard at the London Stadium to see to it that they obviously go ahead and obviously do the needful and really win in there for you. Then Arteta was asked another last question in here in this particular episode or story, and he was asked that on if every game now is an audition for the final. Now he was asked that on if the remaining 3 games of Arsenal against Burnley, against West Ham, and against Crystal Palace, whether those 3 games are an audition for the final. Do you know what Arteta said? I don't think they are. I don't think they think like this, because they know the audition is every single day in training, and what they are doing and giving us the headache, like they have been giving us all season, but especially the last few weeks as well. That is Mikel Arteta for you. Coming up, explaining to us what he thinks about the final, and indeed, it's Rokani David doing what he does for you, and I'm calling in for your reactions in the comment section below about Arteta winning PSG ahead of the USL final. And do you think he has the audacity to come up and obviously tell PSG that it's how it is? Does he have the audacity? All that and more into the comment section below. Continue to subscribe because we want to hit 30,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, and let's see things go as they're supposed to be. So I love you, and thank you for watching in this channel always, and I dedicate this video to every person who is always a regular on this channel, and you've been waiting since morning and no video has been up. But no sooner you've had the notification that a video is gonna head obviously pop up, then you've gone ahead obviously follow or click up onto that link to see to it that we really get up and running. Not so? So we love you all, and for the entire team at Rokani Media Football, we sign out. Bye bye.